Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. And today we're going to be focusing on our actual food industry. Surprise. Right, actually the food industry is going to take only a few seconds and that should be it. Yeah, we're talking about the railroads here, and I think I have a thing here. Okay, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe I can fly, but I believe also that this here is iron delivery area. This is where the iron should be placed. Now hopefully I'm gonna put a photo here on the side so you can see that where I got this from, and this is next to these chimneys. This is where the iron is supposed to go. So hopefully that's it. We'll see how it's gonna work. Of course I forgot about the iron going out, which is gonna be interesting. But this seems to be pass-through station, so we might include this loop around here, and then trains coming all the way here back to the iron loading area. So we might actually, so this is gonna go, this is all gonna go, because this is delete, enter, delete, enter, and then we're gonna again press delete and enter. This kind of speeds up the delete process. And this is not, I believe, as far as I know on the photos which I showed you previously, I believe that this area here is a steel storage area. So which one is which, it doesn't really matter. We'll see. And the coal shouldn't be too difficult to decipher. Maybe it's going to be the same here, but I'm probably not going to send coal trains here. So this is going to be our iron unloading area, but I'm gonna play with this later. Now let's go to the first basics. We have the list. I have the list here. This is really interesting list. Oh poo, I forgot Mr. Bill. 1 second, we're gonna correct this injustice really fast. Right. Food, yes, that's the Mr. Bill's thing. Yes, I wanted to make it a whole episode about food, and in the end, turned out not to be the food episode. Right, the food is gonna be here. This is gonna go. I'm gonna stop production. I'm gonna let them export all the alcohol we can, and that's it. There's no more alcohol production here. Slivovica is gonna be somewhere else. Now, Slivovica is not a problem. Slivovica can be Slivovica is life. You can see here we can have Slivovica produced right here, because I look at this one right now, I can see that walking distance here, it's not so far, and if I play my cards right, I can have this food. I can have a Slivovica production here on a smaller scale. The Slivovica is not meant to be mass produced, so heads up on that. We shouldn't be messing with Slivovica. That's for only special occasions and whatnots. But let's see if we have any alcohol production that is a little bit scaled down, because this one is absolutely ginormous, and this is something I'm gonna avoid in the future. 10 tons of alcohol. Okay, this is one of the Slivovicas. What about here? Can we do it here? I was kind of hoping this. Whoa! This fits. This fits really here? Oh, that's incredible. I'm scared now. I'm thinking that this could be a trap, because if I place this here, I'm pretty sure I can make it connected with this industrial area here. This is scary. So I can have Slivovica being made here directly from our central storage, and in order to balance the production of Slivovica, or sorry, to balance the storage. This is gonna be incredible what I'm gonna tell you now. In order to balance the storage of grain here, because we might be at one point overproducing, we might not, sometimes we're not. I'm thinking that we can, now listen to this. We can start exporting alcohol en masse. This is the worst thing that you can do with your food. But it doesn't matter, doesn't matter. I'm gonna try to make this as best as possible. I can't even believe that this is working here. Did I check this correctly? Does it have electricity hoses here? Yeah, it does. Yeah, this is really close. Okay, so there's electricity, there's people. I can't believe this. Okay, so I'm gonna let them deplete. Yes, let's call it deplete our alcohol storage here, and after that I'm gonna, well, hopefully we're gonna do something with this one over here. This needs to be assigned. What did we say, Mr. Stats? I'm kidding, it's road office, I know. I'm learning, even though the other two are automatically assigned. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so let's go back to the list. Mr. Bill, thank you so much. Yes, kick in the ass, this is what I need from time to time. Okay, I'm gonna build a footpath around here next to this gravel road. I'm not gonna mess with the gravel road, I'm gonna leave it as it is. And do you need people anywhere? No, so we can start on the gravel footpath all the way here, and then we can have the little one just finished off, well, here or whatever, somewhere, just don't care. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be in range. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have enough people deliver here. I'm pretty sure that this should work. Again, we have too much meat. That's fine. Okay, leave this alone. Focus on this later. Let's go. What do we have? We have remove the music school. Yes, so this is it. I forgot about that. I forgot that this school is actually way overpowered. And I think we should not go with this school. I don't like it because it's way... Unless they change something. Let me just real quickly check before... Well, before you destroy it. Yes, exactly. That, before I destroy it. Music school. If you go to a school section over here and then go to this music school... Yeah, 1,000 kids. That's way too much, unfortunately. Rural schools... No. Large school. Oh, this is nice. This doesn't seem like overpowered thing. I don't... Capital city is gonna have something like this. I don't want to do it here. I'm gonna do here something different. Something else. Why do they have road connections? Doesn't matter. I'll focus on that later. Workers from Whale Tier from the steel mill. Yes, this is me improvising. I said, oh yeah, we're gonna have a bus stop here and it's gonna be right next to the steel mill. We're gonna have all the workers finishing this amazing factory in no time. 50,000 work days, heads up. And this is the last stage. Is this the last stage of construction? You know what? We still have a lot of materials. So you know what? I definitely should start a bus service here. Worker-wise, yes, we don't have enough workers here in order to facilitate the enough workers to work there. Helicopters are out of the question. I'm gonna avoid them for... Ooh. That's a hospital one, not fire department ones. That's interesting. Fire department helicopters didn't fly. I didn't see them in the air, and there was something burning here. That's fine. The fire is out. We're gonna be fine. The band's gonna make it, but that was not ideal. Right, what is this? This is a small store. How many stuff do you have on your truck? That's fine. Let's go and try to upgrade this straight away. We said we're gonna need here the footpath office for people and road for road. I think we're gonna need cranes to finish this and people, and that's the footpath. Okay, hopefully these two are gonna be able to finish this. What about this? No, I'll do it later. I don't want to focus on this right now. Even though I'm going to focus on Murmansk and on Whale Tier and expanding the population. And the workers here are also not... This is not ideal, I have to say that. What do we have here with the people? Where's the city hall? City hall. Unemployment 375. Okay, we need to do something about that. Why are they unemployed? Kindergarten. Let's see here. Kindergarten. No kindergarten. A little bit of kindergarten I see here. I see a little bit of kindergarten issue. Now, what I'm gonna do here, because we're moving the whole town center towards this area, away from the pollution, I'm gonna have to exchange some of these buildings for taller ones. That's gonna be a gradual process, of course. And I can tell you straight away that I don't like some of these footpaths. This needs to be a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna go and remove some of these footpaths from here. I'm gonna rebuild this. Footpath office should be... Do we have access on the other side? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with this. Let's say that we're gonna leave these buildings in place, like an old school architecture. So feng shui. Let's try to make this parallel. Obviously, this needs to be connected to this area, so I'm gonna go and make it nice and round over here. I probably should focus on other things that I said that I'm gonna focus on, but let's go with this. This is a footpath office that's gonna go around here. I'll see if I'm gonna bite the bullet on this one. You know what? It's connected on all sides. This footpath office is going to be able to handle all of this. Let's just continue on all sides, and I'm gonna try to ignore this bendy part here, which I don't like. I know that we built these paths for purpose, and that we should be you know, making the most of it, but I still think they're horrible and ugly. So I will be replacing them, but I need a line, I need something. I have here a residential area because we're gonna need more people here. I have something. Actually, I have nothing. It was a lie. It was a blatant lie. But I have these ones. Are these ones these? No. These are these buildings big on this side. How many people can you take? 227 each. That's not a lot. Plattenbau? Where's the Plattenbau? Plattenbau is on a different page for some reason. These are all Mr. Chris's mods, but Plattenbau is a little bit further. Plattenbau has a similar capacity. I think I'm gonna leave Plattenbau for a waterfront property, and I would like to have... what is this? Ooh, I forgot about these. How many? 92? That's not a lot. We need more. We need 77. No. 240. Ooh. Of what? Oh, right, this is the new... yes, we're going with these ones. This is the new Armenian apartments that have no collision, so I'm gonna make 100% sure that they are on the absolutely flat ground. So I'm gonna level them all the way like this, and I just lost them. Lost it. Where is you? What's this? Residential tower. Oh no, that's for the capital city. Right, it was next here. Here we go. I'm gonna go definitely for a couple of these bad boys. So we're gonna have this one over here, and I'm gonna connect it with mud roads just so they can start constructing this as well. A little bit. It has the building is pretty. It's really pretty, but it has a little bit of an issue. You can see here with you can't really bend it straight away because there's a part of the building overlap. It should have a footpath entrance a little bit outside of this. I have now no idea about modding. This is just what seems to me that it should have. Okay, one of those is nice. What is this? Ooh, 200 people. How big is you? Road access. I have a problem. I have a little bit of a... I'm afraid to shoot strangers, but also I'm afraid... Oh, what the... I forgot about those. Centipede. Ooh, centipede building. How many people? 210. And this is long centipede building. Ooh. I'm not sure if I should be putting all these nice buildings over here. It's something, well, in my eyes they are unique because I never used them before. But what is this? 145. Let's go back to Mr. Robs and his wonderful work here. We have, did I make those buildings? Doesn't appear so, and at least not here. Okay, okay, perfect. I have a solution. This here is absolutely brand spanking new neighborhood we're gonna have out of all these buildings. So let's make it nice. Let's make it like this. Something like this. I will be making also, like I said, I'm gonna be rebuilding these footpaths on this side, but this side is gonna stay as it is, and as you can see, this building seems to be a little bit. No, maybe it's maybe it is a little bit. Let's go for residential building, and which one was it? I'm pretty sure that I'm not sure if this one was it. Let's go with that one. I think it is. I think they're the same. Well, I might be surprised. I might not. What I'm gonna do here is demolish all of these all of these footpaths, and I'm gonna put the mud footpaths here because I want this constructed as soon as possible. And we're gonna be removing mud footpaths as soon as possible. Kindergarten here again. We're gonna have some kind of footpath going this way, something like this. And then we're gonna have this one going towards the helicopter pad, but we'll do that later. So we can construct this one. So later we're gonna remove this. In between these buildings is gonna be nice parks, footpaths, maybe some football pitches or something for outside sports, outdoor sports. And this is the area where I grew up in my little hometown. I lived in an apartment building on the 4th floor, and we had, in the middle of these buildings, we had just like little parks that we forcefully converted into the football pitches, and we played football there. I think some of the tenants around there weren't happy about this. Fine, 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 you guys win. I'm gonna build a bridge over here. I'll build bridge over these railroads, but mark my words. I forgot. I will build only one bridge over these railroads. Why? This is going to be for steel import-export. We'll see how that's going to work with one bridge. Rest of them are going to go as they are, but they're going to be removed quite soon because as soon as we start implementing our own resources, we're going to deal with this. Then, Mr. Whaletier had a couple of things to say. One of them is new monument for every city. You son of a gun. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Since my nickname is Oolykee, which derivates from the Ulyanov, which was my nickname before, I think Mr. Moore gets the honor to have the university. Mr. Murmansk, or Mr. Murmansk, Murmansk gets the honor of having the logo from the channel from before. I think we're gonna go for a Lenin statue in this city as a monument, new monument for every city. So let me see. I'm gonna go for vanilla in this case. So we're gonna go for vanilla. Vanilla, trees, and here we go. This one or this one? Oh, the big one, the big one. The big one is concrete, right? This one is steel, I believe. No, this is copper. The big one, yes. Where? Lenin Park, maybe? How the hell am I not supposed to put it here? Now tell me, you have an option here. Lenin overlooking the Murmansk University with the Oolykee sign on it, right next to our biggest arena we have in town. I can pace ourselves a bit. Actually, this is not even pacing. For example, if I lower the amount of workers working in some of these facilities, this is educational one and it's barely hanging on, that's gonna be left alone. Shop, I think I can lower it by a little bit. Is this too little? Maybe, I don't know. Hospital, maybe. Oh, okay, let's go like this. This one can 5. I think we can go for 5 over here. What's this? School. Oh, school can go down as well. 10, 15, 30, 38 is maximum. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Okay, and City Hall. City Hall needs above 30, I believe, so I'm gonna put 35. Let's go for 35. This is gonna free up some people to go to actual work, you know, the real sector. I think that's called. But please, please, please remind me that I did this stupid thing here and that we're gonna need ground Murmansk, that's fine, that we're gonna need new people here, and this one can be groundwork Murmansk. They can start on the groundwork here. I'm gonna have to put people back there. Now we have many more people, workers available on the bus stops. This is perfect because we're gonna have this construction office company delivering more people working here. Oh, we're already down to 43,000. It was just under 50,000. This is progressing quite nicely. I actually expected this to take a little bit longer. Now prefab panels and steel and electrical components. 123 tons of electrical components. That's an interesting one. Fire department is on the way. Do we have proper... Ooh, and the prefab panels arrived. And the steel arrived. This is going smooth. Okay, this is perfect. Steel is almost out. I believe they're gonna unload everything. They have 700 tons, 6 to 700 tons capacity for each, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna go crazy. Well, they are going crazy all the time because look at all of this material that needs to be delivered here. They're waiting in queues to deliver it. Yeah, this is gonna go smoothly. I'm not sure if this is because of the construction offices. Would it be better if we had like 3 or 4 usual construction offices with everything everywhere? We would still have a lot of flatbeds. We would still have a lot, but I think it's hard juggling for multiple construction sites at the same time like this. So I see the benefits of these kind of construction offices. We'll see for the future how I'm going to deal with that. This is important. Well, if this is important, everything else is important as well. This is laying bricks. That means it needs a new construction office. We'll see how that's gonna go. What's with these? This is groundwork. Okay, this is definitely needed ASAP. I'm avoiding the elephant in the room is rebuilding this railroad infrastructure because I finally have, well, I'm not really avoiding because it cannot be done at this time anyway because they need to finish this infrastructure here, but these guys definitely pouring concrete. We have a construction office assigned to this. I think we might need help from helicopter office because we need a little bit more workers here. This one definitely needs construction office because of the materials. I am pretty... Oh, this one is done with the railroad. Okay, this is... I wouldn't say bad, but they shouldn't be stopping. I should keep them busy all the time. So let's go electrification, and let's go all the way here, electrification, and all the way to the state. There's a direction. I don't know why they're doing this. But electrification all the way so this can be done, so we don't have any vehicles standing still here. Actually, they wouldn't be standing still anyway because I will start assigning them to the rest of the network here, because we need to start working on this as well. So let's go and kick the elephant in the room. No, we don't kick elephants here, but still, you know, let's address the issue over here. So problem is that we're gonna have the steel train going in and out here of here. If we're gonna have this, let's start with this. This is the infrastructure for iron. If we're gonna go and get iron over here, and over here, this seems like parallel enough. If they're gonna go in here, and then we can tell them to go here on 2 sides, go in this direction, and go directly here. Now this is gonna be a little bit problematic. I can tell them to go around here and then go to the main line and then go this way. So we can make something like... because I know that this is not gonna be affected with the... Let's shrink the circle. Why are you complaining here? What's here? Oh, a little bit of a footpath there, which actually we don't really need anymore. Let's try to remove this. So what we need over here is why is green here and then suddenly no dice. Let's go like this. So this would be we go for 2 or 1. I think 1 is enough. A little bit like this. And a little bit like this. Can you hug this one? We can hug this one, but I might have a problem with that because if we're gonna get multiple railroad lines going in here towards the steel storage, we might want to have multiple exits here. But then we're gonna remove this railroad so this can stay as it is. Okay, yeah, I can hug it. I can hug it to this and do this. And then from here I can connect it. That's not gonna work like that. Then we come to a problem with the bridge. Okay, bridge problem. 1, 2, 3. Simple. A little bit too sharp in my book, but maybe I'm gonna have to live with it, learn to live with it. So this would be bridge over this, and this would be for steel exports. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, that's it. And then I can have... this one over here. So from here, we need to connect both in this direction. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, I love this. So from here, trains will go either there or in this direction. I hope you understand what I'm building here. So we're gonna have supply of iron coming to the steel mill, unloading all the steel, which I'm probably gonna build parallel parking spaces here for the trains. Something like this. Oh, this is always fun. Let's remove a little bit. So something like this. Come on, work with me. I think it's just too short. And I'm also worried that it's going to be too short over the semaphore that is going to be blocking. I don't know. Let's try this. Let's try it like this. There we go. And all the way to around here. And then this is for the other side. There we go. This is what I was thinking. So we would have 2 unloading facilities for iron. They will come here, unload all the crap they have packed in the back, and then one by one going out here. And if we decide to send them all to the mine, they will just go to the mine. If they need to go and export this to the future export facility, which is going to be here, which is still in the progress of being constructed, because I'm not sure that this is going to be set up like this. I have ideas, and this harbor thing is also, I would like to get it right. But that's something that we're gonna do in the future. So first of all, what I would like to do is... Right. What I would like to do around here is the reshuffling of this, because I would like to have this central harbor area somewhere in the center, and then I would like to move these railroads. They don't actually, I have to think in my head, I can have storage facility for iron and coal over here, somewhere around here, looking probably even nicer than this, and then have conveyor belts connecting to both import and export harbors, because if you're gonna export coal, we're not gonna import it, but if you're gonna import coal, then we're not gonna export it. So they can actually use the same storage for import and export, and these kind of storage, it's huge capacity, so I think we will be somewhat satisfied with that. Of course, loading import stuff to trains is gonna require our loading station, but loading train whatever McJiggy, and we're gonna have to place that, but this is not our priority now. If you're gonna have a steel mill working here, I think there's gonna be a little exports. We can just transport less iron until we get all the infrastructure happening. So there we go. This plus, of course, I need to build the bridge or some kind of connection over here, over the main railroad line and the main road. So this is some kind of a plan. If I'm making mistakes, and I think I'm not, I think next to these chimneys, Mr. Toprus made that iron appears here when it's unloaded, and then these 2 railroads look like they're passed through. We can use these 2 railroads to keep everything going smoothly. So technically, if we have 1, 2 trains over here, maybe 3, and then we have 4 trains here, that would be 6 to 7, and then we have 4 trains here, we can have a crap load of trains supplying this. I don't even know what the bottleneck here would be, but that would be about it. Initially, this all here would be getting in iron and coal through these 2 from the rest of the country, and then after we get our crap together, I would be removing these train lines. I could construct bridges straight away, so they can service Yeah, but you can see that this could be a complicated thing, like, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. We have space here. If I need to rebuild bridges, move them a little bit to the left, that's fine. Space here for bridges, bendy bridges. We all love bendy bridges, that shouldn't be a problem. But for now, I think one bridge is gonna be enough. Maybe I'll keep it for the foreseeable future as well, one bridge, so it can be a bottleneck, so we can learn how to manage our steel distribution or exports with one bridge over here. So, you know, parking for trains, additional access. This side wouldn't be a problem because we have all these docking stations here. That everything would be fine. Everything would be fine. So we have a little bit of a road situation happening here. So let them construct. Ah, yes, a road indeed, but doesn't have a space for a vehicle, so it's gonna have to have a footpath office assigned to this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, how are we doing here with 35,000? I would not be surprised if we saw a steel mill here in this episode. Depending on the resources, though, we need 1,000 tons of steel, even though there's 200 on site, and prefab panels. We need less prefab panels, but looks like we have less of them on site. And as far as I remember, there were similar amounts here and they're delivering this like crazy. Not anymore, because I'm betting the storage is empty. Storage is not empty, it's being emptied. Wow, even in this cargo station, this is being filled really, really slow. Coffee time, I have a fancy coffee. Oh, coconutty, with the coconut milk. Yeah, I live dangerously, this is what we do in the front lines. Right. Let's see what else we have. We have container. Yes, we need to discuss this stuff, and I wanted to touch this. Moving railroad construction office on the side. How are we doing with the railroad construction? Did I start already on it? I did indeed, but that's not a problem. I don't care. It's not on the second stage where it requires a lot of other materials. I can change it on the other side of the railroad, for example, here. But actually, we have a lot of space here. I'm thinking how when we're moving all this stuff on the other side. Okay. I'm gonna leave this being constructed as it is. I'm gonna leave it like this, with a distribution office and all. Now, my biggest problem is here. I 100% I know what Mr. Stotts, Mr. Moore are saying in this case. For example, to having this distribution of this logistics hubs closer to here. But if I have a logistic hub here and another logistic hub here, isn't this way too close? Isn't it like, you know, waste of space and additional stops for locomotives, and we wouldn't be able to supply these logistics anytime soon, and then I will have to resolve the issue where these train lines are actually gonna go over the road here. So I'm kinda puzzled a little bit. I'm puzzled. How am I supposed... I mean, in the space, obviously, I gave up on the idea that there's not enough space. There's enough space. I'm worried that pollution from the oil field, I know it's not gonna get all the way to here, but that I'm shrinking the space for our capital city where I want to build it around here. And I know that harbor is gonna take its fair share as well. So I'm not really sure about this plan, and not to have this supplied by gravel. Supplying gravel and the rest of the materials from the industrial zone here. Yes, I was wrong multiple times previously, but this seems really, really close for distribution. These cities, 3 cities that we're gonna have here, they're all, let's say that this is a center of those. Well, actually this is in center of all of those cities. So we have Murmansk, we have Nisisburg, and we're gonna have the capital city there. Kind of seems like, you know, bigger storage or something like that would be a little bit smarter way of doing this, rather than having additional distribution. Yeah, I understand. If I bring a logistics hub here, then I definitely need to bring food hub here, because food logistic hub is the original logistic hub that we're gonna need around here. And then I need to bring gravel, but since we have a gravel there, shouldn't be, you know, smart to have the construction industries here, and then we would have construction industries here and here. And that would put additional pressure on our railroad system, because we would have to definitely have additional trains delivering gravel, additional trains delivering materials and stuff. Maybe we could pull it off with this train system, but I'm not really sure about the future train system. Will this be enough? I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should just give up on this alcohol, maybe export it or something, and start producing our bigger food production facility here. We're at 21,000 people slowly. How many living with their parents? Oh boy, this number is increasing severely. So let's go and deal with this problem first. So we have Galaska over here. Yes, I saw some of the Dennis thanks for the photos in the Discord channel. By the way, guys, if you want to support the channel or join the Discord for free, you can do that. You know, great bunch of lads, great bunch of lads. I saw he made actually all of this look much better than mine. I mean, it wasn't the topic of discussion, but I could have made this a little bit, this part of the city a little bit circular, which actually I'm gonna do right now. I'm doing this right now not because I want to expand the population of Galaska, but because I want to redo how Galaska looks like. You know, the design of the city, something like this, for example, maybe a circular footpath around here that at one point hopefully will be connected to there, and then we can have some houses on in the circle, or inner circle or outer circle, and then the next one can be in the shape of a hammer or something. It's not really. Why the hell not? We can do a sickle and hammer design cities. I think that would be over the top, but still, you know. And for example, here I can do a little bit of wavy roads, and then, you know, like maybe we circle or you know, cul-de-sac in the end and stuff like that. Yeah, I can do stuff, and I didn't. This is the peak of my artistic expression. That squares. Yes, I was a hit with my teachers, the art teachers in the school. I was a golden boy. This is what I was. Everybody was. All the special schools were. What? Question mark. We need to address that. Oh, right. That's the road construction. My bad. And where the hell are we supposed to house all these people? Oh boy. Oh, there's people living with their parents. Oh, come on. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to somewhat speed this up, and I can see that this is not even assigned. Why is this not assigned? Well, dear mister, what the hell are you doing? Ooh. Let's see how many. This is better. How many we do have there? We only have 2 excavators, so it's gonna be a little bit challenging. Let me see the distances. Yeah, they're covering all the buildings. They're still not assigned. They're gonna be assigned any second now. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. We're gonna have several hundred people being housed here. That's fine. I think what I'm gonna do now is, yeah, I would really like to know if we have any empty well, we could have empty apartments around here. Anyway, what's with this? You need steel, electrical components. Everybody's. Right. Open house. General Realtor needs to be here as well. Let's deal with this as soon as possible. What's with the clothing? Only 1 ton. Oh, panic here. Right. Don't panic. I'm kidding. Let's see the space around here. Oh, we have space. What the hell am I saying? Let's go back. Mr. Galask is gonna have a couple of people getting congratulations. You won a prize. You're moving to a cleaner environment. You, Umut, shush. Don't tell them it's not cleaner. Don't tell them pollution is the same. Yeah. Right. Actually, I have to say that we are fighting for a space anyway, so in any case, we don't have a lot of living space around here. I will shrink this and this. Shrink their population here a little bit more. Right. Leave some space for the 21s, over 21s living with their parents to move out. Really? Okay, there we go. Plattenbaus are empty. Not really empty, but there's space there. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Perfect. There we go. Space. Oh, what about these buildings? Oh, this is full. We're full. We're Australia full. Huh. Interesting. Okay, a lot of sick people though on one hand. Where are these helicopters? Oh, that's the hospital one. I can't imagine living next to one of those things. Steel being delivered. This is alcohol. Šljivovica Express. That's fine. And then we have... all of this is done. All of this is done. Pollution levels. Oh, look at this pollution going between the industrial zone. Actually, this is heating plant causing this pollution. Can we have a wind blowing in the opposite direction, please? Looks like not. What's the living... lifespan 57 years. Here it's 67. Much better. What about here? 89. I never saw 90 years lifespan. I don't know if that's even possible. 88... 87, I see where this is going. What about these guys here? 83, 75, really? 79, 87, 87, 18, 87, 89, sorry, 89, 18. This is the lifespan we have here. The empty silo. Every town has one of those. Anyway, empty silo there. What do we need? People living with their parents. We need to finish this construction here. What do we need here? Groundwork Murmansk. We need construction Murmansk working on this. It doesn't require a lot of materials. Hopefully they can spare a few trucks. Lenin statue. Groundworks. Come on. Let's get the groundworks running on this one. What's happening here? Groundworks are done. Let's go for construction stage. There we go. And then we have a construction stage as well here. This is new real estate people. 2, 4, 3. Wow, that's not 5 over here. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. I would like it to... I cannot expand outside of the ring until I get the public transport running. I'm pretty sure that this train finished electrification of this bad boy. Oh, he can continue on. But I think I would like to have... This one is helicopter office, needs to deliver some workers. I would like to finish this just to see if... they probably cannot go further on, even if this building is constructed, you know, on their own, constructing the rest of the railroad. Wow, okay, this is incredible. Listen to the sound of perfection. I love it. I can do it for hours just watching this. Well, in order to do that, probably I will have to set up a lot of construction happening everywhere. Right. So what do we need now? If we start delivering people here, let me see. From this stop here, how much can you walk? Not much. You cannot walk to the steel mill. Okay, steel mill is gonna have to have its own train station in order to have... Oh, I have a mind-blowing idea. Listen to this. We're gonna finish the steel mill. We're gonna finish the whole infrastructure here before the steel mill is done. After we construct all of this, I will get all the people that they can go to work to the steel mill. Of course, I'm going to be pacing it regarding how many resources we have. People will be delivered here, boom, working in the steel mill. Rest of the people that cannot work here, all the way here working on the new city. So we can supply, but of course Murmansk will have to have a little bit more people than it actually does right now. Well, it has 1,669 workers, but I'm pretty sure as soon as I start doing this, which is probably going to be next couple of episodes, I'm going to be setting up public transport train from here all the way to Nisesburg there, and they're gonna be working on this. Mr. Stotts had a couple of nice, not eureka moments, but moments of happiness, I have to say, at least. Well, that's what I got from the comments. And, you know, what kind of wonderful future this whole area can have in, like, you know, you can build your logistics hubs, harbors, container harbors, and that kind of stuff. I would like to even expand on that, because I was hoping for a capital city to be propaganda center. Of course, it's going to have so many workers. It's not only going to be radio stations, TV stations, government buildings and stuff. I was even thinking that if we don't have enough space, we can actually pack containers elsewhere and then just have a container harbor over here for the exports. Now, I don't want to make this... I hate making stuff ideal, especially if it means terraforming and clearing the area here. I was hoping to take more advantage of the existing landscape we have, but that's going to be out of the question, because harbors will be pointed in the wrong direction, and we wouldn't be able to properly position ships in harbors. So, for example, let me play around with the aggregate. This is aggregate loading harbor. This is for exports. So probably that one would be around here. So if we get something like this, as far as I did the calculations, I think we would have to have a little bit sharper angle here. Something like this. Something like this, and this would be aggregate loading. Maybe even well, or less of an angle, whatever, in whichever way I'm pointing this. Something like this, and I would have... This is aggregate loading. No, unloading. We need loading. Let's angle it a little bit like this. So this is what I had in mind, this one, and then this one would be again also angled a little bit, maybe even like this. Now, if we have some harbor that we can put in the middle, pumping harbor, I don't think so. I'm gonna put it here. Let's see, cargo harbor. Now, cargo harbor, we have these, but I have other ones, modded ones, containers and vehicles. You can see that they require a lot of space. We have a couple of nights. Maybe I'm not gonna be able, heads up, maybe I'm not gonna be able to put it in there. We can have this as maybe as a wave breaker in between two loading areas. This is how I got this vision. And then have, like I mentioned before, like big harbors. At least, you know, like I think it's most of them in US, Europe, probably most of the stuff, you know, like these kind of sections. And then, like, for example, if we need, it doesn't have to be like this, but for example, if we need, it can be a little bit like this. So if we need, let's say, this is just because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use the vanilla. Is it Mr. Support? I'm sorry if I'm not saying whose mods are these. I'm gonna show you now. So this can be. I'll show you the ports as well. So this is, for example, container harbor can be here. So we can go. I can show you like this. A little bit more of this space here. Container harbor. So container harbor can stay in here, and I can build this wave breaker or whatever we want to call it, and the same thing it can be done on this side. I hope you see what we're doing here. And then we have like a Christmas tree of the harbors left and right, where they're going to be unloading all the cargo, everything that they have. So something like this. I'm not sure if this would be possible, because ships might encounter some issues here, and probably I should build a blueprint for this first and see with one of the harbors if it actually works, you know, if it's not having any issues with if it doesn't have any issues. And then here I would have, let's say, cargo harbor medium, for example. This seems a little bit too close. It probably should be a little bit more in this direction, and I probably should have built a wave breaker in between, but you can see that this is already too tight. I probably have to do a little bit better job with the, arranging where everything should be, and definitely this one looks out of place. But this is what I was thinking about, and then this harbor area, of course, I wanted to make it look a little bit more natural. We can move everything left or right, and let me see if I can find this harbor I was talking about. Let's go for mods, and let's go for cargo station, harbor. I have no idea where this would be. That would be under cargo stations probably. Yeah, looks like it is, and this is container terminal. I'm not really sure. I do apologize. I forgot who this container terminal belongs to, but this is something I would like to build as well. Maybe not instead of this, maybe additional. This is container harbor here, but maybe additional container harbor here. It also has railroad connections already to it, so it would, and it has a good storage. So this would be a really good thing for this area here, somewhere. So this is something I was thinking about. Let me know what you think about this, guys. I was trying to make it a little bit feng shui. I'm not sure how much I did that, but I would like to have as many docks as possible. I would dags, you like dags, as possible, and this is why I'm kind of still postponing building these harbors, because I would like to finish planning first, because when you place a harbor, let's face it, that harbor might stay there for a while. That's a big infrastructure project, and we might use it a lot. But anyway, this is something that I was thinking about, so I would really like to know what you guys think about it. We have workers working here. Do you require something? No, prefabs delivered, everything else delivered. Do you, it's delivered. They are slowly working on it, but are they? They're not. We're missing something. No, we're not. They should be working on it. So this one is almost done, but it requires still materials, so I won't speed this up. What's with the... Okay, there's no problem with the bricks, no problem yet. I'm still in the phase of transport, switching our transports from... Oh, Galaska is full of these guys. Why are we not filling bricks over here? 300 tons of bricks. Where did they... What's with that? It's an issue with the mod. Okay, there's an issue with the mod. It's probably issue with my leveling. I should have leveled this better before I placed it. Let's not look there, because it's gonna just make me depressed. Let's go and transport some people from here elsewhere. We already have some in Statsovo. Only couple. Markusovo is fine. Do we have... You still didn't finish this? Seriously? Come on, give me some space. More space. There we go. Why is this not done yet? Electrical components. Why is there no electrical components? Who is... Why is there no electrical Why are you not transporting What? Did we stop? No, this should be a hub for electrical components, right? We should have a truck that delivers electrical components here, and it should be from here. Is that correct? There's no electrical components. Why is that? Because there's no chemicals. Why is that? Where are my chemicals, dude? There's no crops. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Anyway, there had to be something bad happening. Okay, so let's get crops in here. So we need... fine, 100 tons of... No, 50 tons of crops, that's fine. Where's that train? We need these crops delivered here as well. So this is where the crops go. Can you be... Yes, 10%, that's fine. Who's delivering crops here? Distribution of crops. What are you doing? You're getting crops here from other silos, is that correct? No. You're getting crops from here to there. and not and there. Okay, so you're distributing. This one is pushing crops out. Okay, that's fine. That's good enough for me. Add connections. Let me get you this first. Let me get you a couple of more trucks because you guys seem tired and busy. So we're gonna go for a couple of covered hulls. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And let me add additional location where you need to go. That's here. And set your unloading and crops. 90%, whatever. Just do it. What is this? Road cargo station. Which one is you? This one is set as 30%. You bastard. Go up all the way. Are they maybe going to the border crossing? Is that the one? Loading. No. No. They're delivering. They're distributing these crops. I have a fields full of crops. Well, not really. There's a couple of them. Why are these couple of fields full of crops? Why? Which farm do... Who's your owner? Which farm are they building? This one. So what's the deal with these guys? Why are they standing still? Because these two fields are not assigned to this. Okay, this definitely doesn't look correct. Let me real quickly assign a couple of more fields, if possible. This one and this one, right? No, I said this one. Maybe this one as well. I hate farming. Okay. We should get a little bit more crops. Crops are not even planned over here. They're not even planned from here. So I'm gonna have to tell them to load some crops as well. So here, when you're here, load crops. And since we have designated wagons here, I think I'm gonna go. This is food. Really? Electronics, mechanical components. And crops. You have crops. It's just that nobody is delivering freaking crops here. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna start delivering crops now. Okay, hopefully, if we get any crops here. But we should. We have a lot of crops. Okay, this road is missing steel and electrical components. I believe in this case its general office has access to both, and they have even the buses. So I'm gonna leave them alone. Galaska, again, too many people. Can we resettle some of these guys? Fresh air. Think about fresh air. Seaside views. Beaches. Snowy beaches. Come on. There we go. Okay, hopefully they're gonna finish this at one point because we are out of clothes. Panic. I'm panicking. Who is responsible for cover hull trucks? This one. Okay. Quickly. Shipko. Do this. Quickly. Go back to you. Does your distribution office have any electronics in here? Wait a minute. Electronic production stopped. Disaster. Actually, this is worse than I thought. This is the steel mill's only positive thing. Oh, bollocks. What about electrical components here? Perfect. So you have electrical components. That means you have electrical components. That means that you can finish this road here. I think this is worse than anybody imagines. This is the only clothing shop in this city. Okay. Do we have trucks on the way? V3S. Savior. We have Praga coming here with the materials. We don't have anywhere electrical components. We're doomed. Oh, bollocks. Right, because of the crops. You see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I was saying. The issue with the whole Seoul train. I know, Mr. Stats. I think he would even buy this, in order to prevent disaster. But no. We made a mistake, and I think I'm gonna have to learn to live with it. I think I'm gonna bite the bullet, and I will be finding out what is happening around here. I need to get another shop, clothing shop. built. Yeah, that's gonna have to be maybe even 2 for the... look at this. Let me show you just 600 unemployed people live in this city. 600. What would divert this issue? What would resolve this issue? If I build a clothing shop, they will have 10 workers and probably 1 or 2 trucks delivering clothes, and I don't. And then just because we're missing electronics, because there was no chemicals being delivered to our electronics production and we depend on this factory, the whole crap started happening. And now we are missing chemicals, so we cannot finish this because of the... And even the steel mill is gonna be affected by this. Yeah, who cares about the people? It's steel mill. Steel mill is not gonna be finished in time. At least they're gonna deliver everything else, so it's gonna be all about electronics. Of course, we can import that as well. I'm gonna try to avoid that. We're gonna see what little Praga can do to avoid disaster with our people, disaster with our chemical production is hopefully being resolved. I probably should check that out. Well, how far are you? Well, he's on the way. A little military Praga is going, delivering. Oh, it's gonna take ages for him to arrive. Let's see if we can see a number of escapes or something. Where is it? We don't have it there. Probably escapes here too. This number is probably gonna escalate a little bit. I think that's probably something that we're gonna find out in the next episode. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. I didn't expect that this is gonna happen. I didn't expect that we're gonna be missing electrical components because we're missing chemicals, because we're missing crops, because of complex supply chain that is never done. You never finish this stuff. It always goes on. Right. So this is something that. Let me know what you think about the harbor. I can remove this and restore the environment as it was. You know, of course, because Underworld is destroyed anyway. I can restore the shoreline more or less as it was before. That's fine. But what do you think about this setup? Of course, if we go for something like this, that would be. We would probably close all of this. You know, it wouldn't be like this. It would be all you know, separated. But I'm gonna leave it here just to know what to restore, you know. And we would gain a little bit more ground. Maybe it would be better if I went like, you know, Manhattan style, like not Manhattan project, but you know, having all these piers on the side of the well, mainland, and that would be it. I wanted to go for something a little bit different. I expected that this is gonna be like even more, let's call it tunnely, you know, like canals where the ships will actually go to dock. But looks like it's gonna be, that would take too much space. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Anyway, let's end it here. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, then support the channel and stuff. See you in the next one. Bye bye.